This isn't me. This isn't me. This isn't me. Welcome back to the channel. Today we go deep into the world of AI clones and the surprising implications that it has for all of us. Let me explain. First, I gave AI a simple challenge. Be me. My voice, my face, my ideas, my content. I gave it detailed instructions on how to do just that. And then I let it loose. And what came out is something that shocked me. So much so that I'm not going to show you right away. Instead, we're going to run through the phases of how this was made and how it will impact creators like you and me. And then finally, I'll show you the results of all this and why it both excites and scares me at the same time. Here are the 3 phases I went through to build my AI. First, I needed the script. Second, I needed my voice cloned. Third, I needed my face cloned. And here's what each of these phases looked like in action. Alright, so first things first. To write the script, I went straight to ChatGPT and I said, write me a 4-minute YouTube intro script where I discuss the rise of AI clones, and then I reveal that my channel is actually run by an AI clone of myself. And within seconds, ChatGPT spit out a full script, like no joke, a complete 4-minute YouTube intro script based on my style of humor, which is sarcasm mixed with some genuine curiosity about the future of technology. And yes, the script basically had me outlining how dangerous AI is while being totally ironic about it, because who knows, maybe this video that you're watching right now is actually written by an AI. Second, I needed a way to turn text into audio that sounds exactly like my voice. For that, I used a tool called 11 Labs, which is great at cloning voices. All I had to do is upload a sample of my voice. In this case, it was a recording of me saying, "So glad you found this video helpful. Consider subscribing." Now keep in mind, I didn't use a studio to record this. I literally recorded it on my phone while sitting in my car. But nonetheless, within seconds, 11 Labs spits out a synthesized voice that sounds almost identical to mine. Seriously, listen to this. And finally, for the third step, I needed a way to clone my face. There's a few tools that offer this, but 2 of the most popular ones are DID and Synthesia. For this video, I opted to use DID because it's slightly more advanced than Synthesia when it comes to realism. All I had to do was upload a photo of myself, and then I could start manipulating the face however I wanted. Now, before we get too far into this, I want to point out that I don't intend to create a completely realistic animation of myself. Instead, I want to make a version of myself that looks more like an AI, something that looks like me but also kind of glitchy at the same time, kind of like how you see some influencers on TikTok with the supermodel faces. We know they're using filters. I want to capture that same feeling in this video. Anyway, after playing around a bit, I figured out how to manipulate my face into different expressions and lip syncs. So then I fed it the audio from step 2 and let it do its thing. Now that we have the 3 main ingredients, the script, the voice, and the face, let's put them all together. But there's a twist. I'm going to upload the video without doing any editing. No cuts, no transitions, no background music, nothing. And also, I won't say a single word throughout the entire video. This is important, so please remember that for later. After all that, I uploaded the video to my channel and I sat back to watch the comments roll in. And here's what people had to say. Wow, your handsomeness is really showing through this animation. Very cool. Love it. I didn't know you were such a ham. How does this happen? Dude, your handsomeness is breaking the internet. Damn, I knew I should have charged admission for this. Lol. I gotta say though, when it comes to the quality of animations, you're among the best. Thank you for sharing this with us. Great work. Makes me wonder how long until the government figures out how to tax AI-generated content. Imagine the IRS sending an audit letter to a bot. Wow. When I watched the video, I thought it was you pretending to be an AI. But now I'm not so sure. Wait, hold up. Are you trying to tell me that this video that I'm watching right now was actually created by an AI? If so, that's brilliant. But if not, that's equally impressive. Either way, you win. Well played. Okay, the truth is that this video was made with the help of AI. As for whether or not it's fully AI generated, well, that's for you to decide. Okay, so now that I've read through the comments, it's time for me to share with you the video that I uploaded, and you can decide whether or not it was good enough to fool you. And here it is. Today I gave AI a simple challenge. Be me. my voice, my face, my ideas, my content. I asked it to write my script, speak in my voice, and even animate my face into a full YouTube video. And honestly, it did it better than I expected. So much so that no one could tell it wasn't me. Which brings me to the scariest part. If AI can already replace me today, what happens tomorrow? As you can see, I didn't say a single word throughout the video. I just let the AI take over completely. And to be honest, I think it did a pretty good job considering how new this tech is. What do you think? Did it fool you? Also, here's a fun little Easter egg for you. When I animated my face, I made it look exactly like my real face. But if you look closely, you'll notice that my lips don't match the audio coming out of my mouth. That was intentional because it creates a sense of unease. It's like something's off and you can't quite put your finger on it. I wanted to play with that idea in this video because it's such a common trope in AI videos. You know, the whole uncanny valley thing, but I think it turned out great. So here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and Google, "Is Alex Ramosi an AI?" Go ahead and post this video on other platforms. Let's see how far we can push this and how long it takes for people to realize that this video is a little sus. Also, if you're interested in learning more about AI tools, you should check out this playlist over here. These are all AI tools that I've tried, and I think you might find them useful, but that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.